What's up everybody, Dazed here, back with another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video. Now today I'm bringing you part 1 of how to make the best QQ bangs. Now for this you might want to go stock up on clothes. You're going to see exactly what I'm mixing here in a second. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of different clothes. Stay through to the end because one of the last things I mix is going to give you some really good QQ bangs. But you could just do this with any that you have. You want 4 and 5 star clothing for this. That's going to be your best bet. And you also want to go stock up and buy a whole bunch of Sensu bean capsules to mix with. That's going to be your best bet. Now here on the first one, we're going to mix a few GT Goku's gis with Beerus's clothes. And like I said, on all of these you want to use the only, I believe it's the only 5-star item that you can mix with, and it's the Sensu Bean Sprout. Now as you can see, we made pretty much Beerus's QQ Bang. And a lot of times you can take just 2 of the same clothing and mix them together and you're going to get that same QQ Bang. So if you see a set of clothing with something you like, this is kind of like a Ki Blaster setup right here. You can mix it and you get you an easy QQ Bang for your character, and then maybe down the road more worry about mixing other things. We do it again, and another decent one. These are all ones that you can work with. They're 5-star, so definitely usable if you have these clothes. We're gonna mix just a couple more and see what we get. And as you see there, we didn't get a 5-star one. You're not guaranteed, just because you mix all 5-star items, you're not guaranteed to get a 5-star. It will be random. But for the most part, you should get some decent ones. Here we got another 5-star one. And now we're going to check out another set of clothes, and we're using Majube's clothes with Bardock's. And again, just Sensu Bean Sprouts for everything we do. And we've got another decent QQ Bang. If you don't have a lot of them, you're definitely going to be able to get some decent ones with this. There are better ones out there, but it's a start. Now if you have some really rare clothes, I wouldn't recommend mixing them. Hold off on anything that you don't have a lot of, because you'd be surprised what you can get out of some of these. You don't have to mix only 5-star stuff. You can mix 4-star. I haven't really experimented with 3-star, but there are tons of 4-star clothes you're probably holding on to right now that you can mix. And as you can see, we're still getting decent QQ Bangs out of these. And now we're going to switch to something else, and the Light Heart suit is one that every time you mix it, you're always going to get that same QQ Bang every time. I think I do it 2 times here, and I cut out a bunch of times I did it just to test it. I got the same exact one every time, so if you're looking for something like that, all you got to do is mix that. So we're going to try just a few more combinations of clothes. Right now we're going to do the Z Fighting suit. I believe that's a Frieza race only one, and Broly's, and see what we come up with, and we get a good basic attack one. So if you needed one of those, you know, try mixing these, you might get it. We're going to do it again. We always like to do more than one. And we've got another pretty decent one. That's definitely, I could work with that. I could do something with that. Now we're going to try Baby's clothes with Bardock's clothes and see what we get. And remember, always the 5-star Sensu Bean Sprout. That one right there is actually pretty decent. I know it's a 4-star one, but I'm looking forward to using that on a build. And we'll give it another try, and another decent one. Like, I could definitely use that on a strike build, although I do get some better ones coming up here soon. So now we're on to what I think is pretty much the best thing that you can mix on a budget. There are something better. We'll be coming out with a part 2 that's going to go into some different clothes, but on a budget, both sets of these clothes don't cost hardly anything, and you get very good results out of these. Now, we're going to do a whole bunch. I think I do about 30 of these. I don't think I show them all, but right here, right off the bat, that's a pretty decent one. I can definitely do something with that. And you're going to find all kinds of QQ Bangs just like that. This, I don't know why they put out so many good ones. Here's another good set. You can definitely use that on something. And you'll know you're getting way more positive stats out of it than negative. On the 5-star clothes, it tends to be even on each side, but on the 4-star clothes, you can end up with a lot like that. See, here again, we're ending up more positive than negative, and that's a pretty decent QQ Bang. and I believe the clothes only cost 20,000 a piece, so I just go and I buy a whole bunch of just the top. I don't know if upper body, lower body makes a difference when you're mixing. I don't think it does, so I just buy a whole bunch of the top of whatever I'm buying. And both Lord Slug and Pycon's clothes are in the shop. I don't know if you have to unlock them after so much time in the story or what, but they're both in the shop. And as you can see, we're just good QQ bangs all around. Like, that's another good one. Only takes away 2 from ki. It's giving you a bunch of stamina. You can definitely work with a lot of the QQ bangs you're going to get out of this combination right here. Now, this combination of clothes does tend to have more strike-based QQ bangs come out of it, but as you saw in the beginning when I first started mixing them, I did get a unique Ki Blast type one. So it does throw a little bit of variety, but does tend to throw out more striker-based stuff. Now, some of the clothes I'm going to show you in part 2 are going to do the opposite of that. They're going to show more unique Ki Blast type QQ bangs and other unique ones, and less of the strike. So look for that. Now, this QQ bang right here, I think, is an awesome one. I can't wait to use this on a build. That's going to be fun to use. I think I'm going to end up using that on like a Namekian or a Male Majin. Right here, another one, just a basic attack QQ bang. Overall, pretty good for what you're putting in and how much these clothes cost. You're definitely getting your money's worth out of these. So definitely do try this out, and look for part 2 when it does come out, because there's going to be more Ki Blast based QQ bangs in that one. Here, that's probably the best strike QQ bang I have. I can't wait to use it. Another very unique one. It's something decent. If you pulled this right in the beginning, right when you're starting, this is something decent to put on your character. But like I said, a lot of basic and strike heavy QQ bangs in this one. Now, I actually really like this QQ bang, and I think I'm going to use it for a balanced build on my female Earthling. I'm looking forward to that. Well, that's going to wrap this video up. I hope it helped you. Look for part 2 if you're looking for more of those unique, more Ki Blast QQ bangs, because you're definitely going to see them in that video. And don't forget to check out the rest of my videos. I've got character creations, I've got how to beat the expert mission series, I've got some builds on there, some how-tos, so definitely check them out. And if you like the content I am putting out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.